Why do Brits say things like, put the kettle on when you're sad, or slightly tired instead of just tired? These 6 daily phrases sound simple, but they'll level up your fluency fast.
Welcome to this deep dive. Today, we're really getting into something useful if you're learning English.
Mm-hmm.
Those phrases, you know, the ones native British speakers seem to use all the time, just naturally at normal speed.
Yeah, exactly. The little things that make you sound, well, like you actually live here and speak the language day to day.
We've gathered a few common ones covering loads of different situations. And the idea is, well, let's understand them so you can maybe start using them too. Sound more natural.
Definitely. It's about getting the feel for the language, not just the dictionary meaning. These phrases are like the glue of conversation.
Okay, good place to start maybe. Saying thanks. We all do it. So imagine you've been around someone's house for dinner. Lovely evening. You're leaving. What's a typical British way to say thank you?
Okay, yeah. You'd likely hear something like, thank you so much for having us. We had such a great time. Let's do it again soon.
Right. And that having us bit is important, isn't it?
It really is. It's acknowledging they were the host. You know, they opened their home. It's a nod to the hospitality.
It feels a bit warmer than just thanks. Okay. What about if someone helps you out? Does you a favor?
Oh, yeah. Super common. I really appreciate that. I owe you one.
I owe you one. You hear that a lot.
You do. And interestingly, I owe you one that's actually got American roots, but it's totally normal here now. Language mixes, you know.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter where it came from if everyone uses it.
Exactly. And it implies, you know, you'll return the favor. It's reciprocal.
Nice. Okay, moving on slightly. Just generally being happy about something. What's a good common word?
Glad. Simple, effective. I'm so glad it's sunny today. Or maybe something more personal. I'm so glad I have a sister as nice as she is.
Yeah, it's just a nice straightforward word for happy. Easy to use. Now, there's grateful too. Sounds a bit more maybe formal, but there's a grammar thing to remember.
That's right, yeah. With grateful, you almost always need the preposition for.
Oh,
always.
Yeah.
So, I'm so grateful for your help. Or, I'm grateful for this weather. You need the for. And, yeah, expressing gratitude, generally, it's quite a big thing in British culture, I think.
Good to know. Okay, politeness. Another big one. How do people ask for things or check if something's okay without sounding demanding?
Right. 2 absolute classics. Do you mind? And would you mind? Both are about being considerate.
Is there, like, a subtle difference, or are they interchangeable?
There's a bit of a difference, usually in this situation. Do you mind if I tends to be for something immediate right now?
Yeah.
Maybe you're feeling hot. Do you mind if I open the window? I'm really, really hot. It affects the person nearby right then.
Okay, in the moment. So what about would you mind?
That often gets used for, well, maybe a slightly bigger ask, a favor that impacts them a bit more. Perhaps not immediately.
Like borrowing something.
Yeah, exactly. Like asking a friend, would you mind if I borrowed your red bag for a wedding I'm going to? It just softens it, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Makes you sound like nicer, more considerate.
Definitely. Shows you're thinking about them.
Right. Let's shift gears. Coziness. Big thing in Britain, especially when it's gray outside. There's a key phrasal verb here.
Oh, yes. You got to know this one. To put the kettle on?
Ha, yeah. Essential. Literally, it just means turning the electric kettle on to boil water, right? For tea, usually, or coffee.
Literally, yes. But it means so much more, doesn't it?
It really does.
Like someone comes to you with a problem, they're upset. What's the first thing you might say? Oh, don't worry, I'll put the kettle on. You can tell me all about it.
Yes. It's comfort. It's making time for someone.
It's the ritual. Offering a cuppa, having a chat. It signifies warmth, support.
A moment of connection. Lovely. Okay, how about agreeing to plans? Showing you're enthusiastic.
2 really common energetic ways are, let's do it. And I'm up for that.
Let's do it. Pretty clear. Someone suggests, I don't know, going to see a band in Lisbon. Yeah, let's do it.
Exactly. Shows you're keen, ready to go. Now, I'm up for that is also great. Often used when maybe there are a few options flying around.
Right, like in a group chat deciding something.
Perfect example.
Yeah.
Like maybe planning a hen party.
Yeah.
You know, a pre-wedding party for the bride-to-be.
A hen do, yeah. Not a chicken party. The guys have a stag do.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So someone suggests, say, Brighton, and someone else replies, yeah, I'm up for that. It means, that sounds good to me. I'm happy with that plan. Green light.
Cool. So it's like saying, yeah, that option works for me.
Pretty much. Okay, what about quantity? Talk about amounts. instead of always saying a little bit.
Oh, yeah. What's a more natural sounding alternative?
Slightly. It's used all the time. I'm running slightly late, or could you move slightly to the left?
So it just means a small amount, like a little bit.
Essentially, yes.
Yeah.
It just sounds perhaps a tiny bit more fluid in conversation sometimes. A common alternative.
Okay, slightly. Got it. Now, too much. This one trips people up sometimes.
Yeah, key thing. Too much with the double too always has a negative feeling. Always.
Doesn't just mean very.
No, absolutely not. If you say, I was too hot today, you mean uncomfortably hot. Hot beyond a good level.
Ah, right. So it implies it was excessive more than you wanted.
Precisely. The music is too loud means it's unpleasantly loud. That negative idea is baked in.
Okay, that's a really useful distinction. Finally, let's look at time. The phrase at the moment.
Oh, this is such a useful one. Use it all the time.
So literally, it can mean right this second, can it?
Yep, like at the moment I'm talking to you. Or at the moment I'm looking at my screen, actions happening right now.
But it also has a broader sense, right? Like things that are ongoing.
Exactly. That's probably even more common. You might say, at the moment I'm reading Dracula, even if the book isn't in your hand right now.
Or at the moment I'm working on my YouTube channel. It's something in progress in your life currently.
That's it. It describes your current situation or ongoing activities generally. Super versatile.
Okay, great stuff. So lots of really common natural phrases there, the kind of thing you'll hear constantly if you listen carefully to native speakers.
Definitely. And the next step is noticing them. When you hear someone say, oh, I'm slightly tired, or would you mind? Mentally note it.
Yeah, that's the way, isn't it? Hear it, notice it, and then maybe eventually try using it yourself. It really helps build that fluency.